auto race is more than cars running in circles. From the first beautiful entertainer to the last tired driver, it's a special event like nothing else in all of sports.
To Donnie Allison in first. Where will Cale make his move? He comes to the inside. Donnie Allison throws the block. Cale hits him. He slides. Donnie Allison slides. They hit again. They drive into the turn. They're hitting the wall. They're head on the wall. They slide down to the inside. Let's watch those third place cars. It's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison. The tempers overflowing. They're angry. They know they have. He has the window net down, and Earnhardt continues to work on cleaning off the windshield of car. Now Waltrip on the inside. Side by side. Down to the inside. Oh! 4 cars. There it goes.
There's Bodine into the fence. Joe Ruttman spins around. Who's going to win the race? Where's Kyle Petty? Darrell Waltrip's alongside of him.
There's the hook. Bang.
Earnhardt came down, caught the right rear of Darrell's car. There's Darrell Waltrip's Chevrolet, and it is torn.
Let's take a look at how he did it back in lap number 72. There you see Bodine in the 5. He gets trapped on a slow car. And as he gets trapped in the slow, Earnhardt just drives around in the dirt.
Goes through the dirt. That's a good example of what Earnhardt will do to get in.
Feet away from the checkered flag. There it is. Davey Allison wins. Terry Labonte finishes second. Coming down off turn 4. And Earnhardt loses it, goes on the grass, comes back, and Elliott goes inside. And Earnhardt still got the lead. Incredible. He's the 500.
But Alan Kowicki is coming off of corner number 4, knowing that he's winning the championship. There's the checkered flag for Alan. He's the champion for 92.
In the third corner, he gets way down on the apron of the track, coming to the white flag. There's a leader change, and Labonte takes the lead.
And meanwhile, Ricky Rudd trying to
and Earnhardt spins him out. Oh, man. And Tony Stewart is involved in the crash, as is Mark Martin, Sterling Marlin, and several others. Dale Earnhardt takes the checkered flag.
And Jimmy Spencer ran second.
Slow car's going to be in the way.
Just like a year ago, he's going to get him, though. He's going to get him. Gordon got loose. It's Harvick.
Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. What a race. What a finish.
How did Jeff Gordon hang on to that car that loose off turn 4?
Man. We got him. Tell me we got him. 29 car. You got him, buddy. Harvick, you got him.
Folks, this is Dale Earnhardt's car and team. And Kevin Harvick, the young man Richard Childress tapped, is doing a John Force down the front straightaway. Look at Kevin Harvick as the fans saluted Dale with the number 3 on the 3rd lap. Kevin Harvick salutes him on the way to victory lane.
If I was him, I'd run that thing out of gas riding around here.
What could be more fitting? What could be more special?
Turn 4, final lap of the Pepsi 400. Michael Waltrip in second, but it's going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr. using lessons learned from his father to go from 6th to 1st and score the victory in the Pepsi 400.
That's unbelievable.
Yes!
That man behind you did it for you.
Yes.
You guys celebrate. You love you, man. You did it.
That was beautiful. Very, very nice.
Junior, you're happy.
Look at that smile.
I am speechless.
To go, what did you say?
Well, he said he knew he could beat him. We just didn't know what was going to happen.
Remember when we've seen this before? And Steve Mills joining the fray now.
Yeah, man, D.I.'s tough. D.I.'s tough.
We can celebrate.
What a finish at Daytona. Dale Jr. on top of the car in the infield.
The 1998 Daytona 500, when his father finally won the Great American Race, he threw the car into the grass doing victory donuts. Everybody joining in the celebration. That's Chocolate Myers, long time crewman for Dale at Richard Childress Racing.
Sixth to first in the final 6 laps. All right, Mikey, you celebrate too. You never got to celebrate your win in February. You celebrate now.
Man, that's just so cool. Storybook ending. Oh, this is great.
Trying to win it. I don't know. I don't think he can step out until he waits till the last second and picks up. He goes to the outside. Is Edwards going? Oh, no. He turns him. No.
Oh, and that destroyed the front end of Newman's car.
No.
Edwards will not make it to the flag.
Oh,
Brad Keselowski won this.
That's a year's worth of frustration. Oh, conflict. The Cruiser in it. Somewhere in the middle of that is Jeff Gordon.
That's stupid.
Through as much pain and had as much perseverance as 30-year-old Kyle Busch. Tonight he earns his first Cup title. Kyle Busch, the 2015 NASCAR Sprint Cup champion.
Oh my God! Look at me, Larry! Kyle Busch, haven't never seen anything like it. Thank you so much. Thanks, team. Great job!
Jimmy Johnson through 3 and 4. Make room. Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. There's another 7-time champ. Jimmy Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup championship. Finally reaching the peak. Putting an exclamation point on a near perfect season. Mark Truex Jr. is the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series champion. This moment presented by Sunoco, fueling victories all season long. 4-year-old from Dawsonville, Georgia, is about to join his father, Dawsonville, in elite company. Chase Elliott is a NASCAR Cup Series champion. Driver's side to the fans, waving, and now he comes up to the young driver that just won his first championship.
God, I'm ready to rip somebody's freaking head off.
Hey. We're all muted. If you're muted, just unmute yourself. I muted us there. You're still muted, Jacob.
Dude, your backdrop is insane.
It's kind of new. So quick rundown real quick. I bought a stand-up desk. And I was like, you know what? I want just this really cool setup one time. So it's literally in the middle of my living room while I'm clearing off of my other desk. I'm going to put it back where my normal setup is. But I just thought this setup would look really cool one time.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Listen, I don't think you're allowed to have another setup. That is
I'm going to have to just screw my desk into the middle of my living room floor.
Yeah. Screw the living space, man.
Hold on, wait. Now it's not very bougie because I got to go and turn off the screensaver every now and then. Hold on.
Are you actually standing up? Is he standing up right now?
Yeah.
Dude, okay.
It's a standing desk. There's a button on it that cranks it up and down. It's the coolest thing in the world.
Bro, you can't change it.
I've got to be here now forever.
You got to stand. You're the standing guy.
I have the points up behind us. Active points right now. Here's our playoff picture. Got our social media handles up there. And you know what that TV says? It says, Left Turn Cool. We are the LTC from East Tennessee, bringing you another episode. Another fun night. Comments are already going crazy, so I'm going to speed this part up. I'm Cody, your host with the most. I don't know which driver I'm pulling for in the playoffs yet, but I'm here.
JKL as always. What's up?
I'm Dalton Ratty Bush.
Dalton, I thought I was going to be like the special one tonight with this new setup. And this man, he's having a press conference right now live on air.
I feel like pure shit. I have nothing.
Yeah. Actually, I was talking about this the other day, Jacob. We got to get you something, bro. At least a lamp.
A lamp? Dude, I got a lamp. It's right here. Check this out. Watch this. I put this in my room the other day. Oh, it's not plugged in. That's embarrassing.
You're starting at the bottom already. Let's see. Who else got teary-eyed watching Junior at the end of the postponement? Man, me, big time. Where is the drunk Brad? I need to spice up the intro at some point because it's getting redundant even for me. Steven, what's up, homie? Thanks for coming back and stopping by. What's up, Olivia? I mean, Junior has 2 Xfinity championships. He does, yes. What's up, Nate?
Don't call me a liar, Junior. This is a lamp.
Jacob, that is the most you lamp I've ever seen.
I've had this since I was a kid, man. This thing's badass as hell. Check it out. It's got Harley Davidson. I don't even know Harley Davidson.
That beats the Christmas Story lamp.
Yo, thank you. The more people that hype up this backdrop right here, the more like I'm gonna have to figure out something. So it did come with wheels that I could put on the bottom of it, so I can make this just like my AV cart. What's up? What's up? Thank you. Stand-up desk. Hey, listen. I sit a lot at a desk, and I need to stand a little bit more. So I'm trying to become Skinny Cody again. This is step 1. You ain't touching none of my rusty stuff. I have a rusty bathroom mat. When I get out of the shower, that's what I step onto.
Bro, I got Rusty's last call. I just got random shit.
That's it. I have like a little rusty test car back there. You might be able to no, you can't see it. And then I have this like shelf right here.
I've seen it. It is bad. It's
yeah.
I think it's your best diecast myself. That's just my opinion.
Shohei. I only watch the Shohei show. Chas Payne, Crash Payne, Crash Tane. He's got a lot of nicknames. Dalton wants to be called Bush so bad. Miami said, I'm hoping for some good news. Good old Rocky Top. Boo. Woo! I'm trying to get a workout in, yeah. I'm going to pace a lot. I could already feel it now. Like when the conversations get heated, I'm going to start like just pacing back and forth.
Cody, what you need is like a giant ass bar stool.
I do.
Yep.
That would be cool.
Buy our merch so that Cody can buy one.
It's 22.
Yeah.
Rather make a bar stool. If not, then you need to get on that shit, bro.
But then that defeats the purpose of it being a standing desk. Because then I'll be setting.
At least you want sore ass legs.
Dalton has won the lottery, started a team, signed a Bush for next year. He's just not announced it yet.
Dalton's the guy that won that millie on the 4-leg parlay. He just didn't tell anybody.
What's up, PTM Billy? Thanks for stopping by. Your first time. Hopefully you like it. And if you do like what you see, hit like on the live stream and hit that little subscribe button. Our growth right now is crazy. What's
up, Billy?
We are up so entering middle of July, we had 130 subscribers, and now we're almost at 220. So insane. Hello, Mother. Thanks for stopping by.
Ex-best friend. Oh, there's an ex-best friend in that one.
Why don't you put something in that spot? All your stuff behind you. Yeah, that is Jacob. Like you set on the side where you have like a wall decoration, and that's funny to me.
Yeah,
like you cover the only wall decorations you have, and instead of doing anything, you know what I want you to do at a bare minimum? I want you to print out a really like a non-colored version of the race winner and just tape it up behind you every single week. Just like black and white only. Just tape it up. I have my little Ryan Newman from the video I made for the Daytona 500, the airplane.
Oh yeah.
It's up there in the corner. You can see it peeking out over Rusty.
I see
right
it. Yeah,
there.
I see it.
Yeah. That's that right. I felt like one day that needs to be framed and hung on a wall, so I didn't get rid of that one.
Like in your office. You want that in your office, framed up.
Yeah. Ideally, I varnish it to where it like stays true to like airplane, and like I'll hang it.
Dude.
So it's just like airplane Ryan Newman.
I'm giving my big old first NAS fuck you to Joe tonight.
Just right off the
fuck you. Yeah, just a big old stop your shit, fuck off. All right, damn Jacob, I sadly have a Gordon lamp when I'm Earnhardt lamp. Junior, I'm gonna be straight with you, homie. I don't know what you mean by that.
Currently watching while doing history, homework don't tell. Secret safe here. I could probably do some homework myself, but I'm choosing to do this. Shit stain Chastain? No. There will be no Melon Man slander in the chat tonight. Conor McGregor in this.
I guess Joe is right. That's funny.
What's up, Ryan? Join the Discord. Yeah. Follow the link tree and you can find the Discord. The LTC girth is crazy. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Holy shit, the comments. Good Lord.
18. I know, I'm trying to catch up. Sub Dalton saw the tweet of your background and thought I'd stop by.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Every time I see that PTM Billy account pop up on Twitter, and even just now, I'm sorry, but for half a second I was a lot more excited because I thought you were Billy Football. Part of my take, Billy.
So I invited Billy to my house to watch the Richmond race a couple weeks ago.
Well, see, that's when the first time I saw him, and I was like, Billy Football is at Dalton's? Like, what's happening? And then I clicked, I was like, oh, okay, well, that's close. But, yeah, no, I think we follow each other now on Twitter. We're going places. We are indeed. LPNC, Jeff Gordon. That guy, yeah. Remember the car seat.
The what now?
You don't remember Jeff Gordon in the seat, taped to the seat last week or the week before? When we had the you missed out on the LPNC when they were on. It's dude had Jeff Gordon taped to the passenger seat. You don't remember this? He had a jacket. No. Do you not remember Jeff Gordon in the seat? How do you not remember that?
I don't even know what dude, I feel like I'm high. Like, I really do. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Dude, okay. I'll send you, somebody take a screenshot of that, put it in the Discord and tag Jacob.
What is it with this lamp? Is this lamp on?
Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. Not gonna lie, the points behind you look like a toolbox. I guess that's kind of cool. Anyway, I guess that means Joe is right.
Funny. That was actually kind of funny.
IDK anymore. Jacob autocorrect when I try to say Earnhardt fan.
That's fair.
I'm going to throw a melon on the ground.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
I
listen.
threw it on the ground.
Listen, I think if anybody could be throwing a melon on the ground this weekend, I think it could be that one car, but we'll get into that part later. Only history you need to learn about is NASCAR history. I actually support this. I do support this. Racetrack Rob. Robbie Boy in the house. Shitty Rob, what is up? I am drinking at Darlington. Well, I'll tell you what, partner. This Sunday, I'll join you in doing so because I am going to kick off the playoffs in Darlington this weekend. Hyped, excited. That's one of those tracks I've always wanted to go to. NASCAR does this really cool thing if you're in college. Now, listen, college students, if you're listening and you don't know about this, take advantage of it. If you're a college student or if you have a valid and working college email account, you can get NASCAR tickets stupid cheap. So I am going to Darlington this weekend for $25.
You son of a bitch.
That's honestly cool that NASCAR does that.
Yep. Most tracks do it. I know all the SMI tracks do. Darlington does. Martinsville does. And I think Richmond does too.
Joseph Ford.
That's directly behind Jacob.
Yeah, it's right here.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, they were all decked in Gordon gear. Do you not remember the LPNC boys?
I don't think I remember them.
You don't remember it at all?
You talking about the episode we did?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
The fact that it took that long to get there.
Bro, there were so many letters, LPNC.
That is true. That was when the Skinwalker theory started with Jacob. So there is a chance that we're not speaking with the real Jacob anymore. I'm not. I don't care about Talladega.
I'm going to Dega. I'll see you in Dega.
I've got to make sure I have money or not.
Dude, I feel that.
Why do you have water and a rowdy?
He's at a press conference.
Yeah, like, you know how they give you like a free water?
Why would you need the free water? You got a rowdy.
Well,
I got to provide my sponsors, man. This is empty. I already drank it.
Straight up, if you were to do enough races throughout the year, throughout your whole college career, theoretically, you could probably pay for 2 semesters worth, if it's like an affordable university, in your savings from NASCAR tickets alone. You might be able to use a student ID, but I'm 99% sure it's got to all be through your email. If your student email still works, then you could definitely capitalize on this offer. But don't undercut me, an actual college student, please. If you could save money and go to a Texas playoff race, do it.
Oh, may God be with you.
LTC.
Take a sip every time he says nothing, yet nods his head and stares directly into the camera.
You'll be drunk. You'll be drunk.
No, I didn't even almost die at Talladega. I was fully stone cold sober. I went back to get more beers for the boys and got locked out of the party.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And it wasn't even like a good party anyway.
I was the wild one that night. Which is rare. It's rare.
Yep. Everybody else had a blast, but I was just back at the campsite sleeping early. I felt better than everybody else the next morning. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Should have never given that mics.
Where is Super Cooper? I don't know. He should be here, though, at some point. This is usually about the time he hops in. Boy, Stone Cold ain't never sober. Texas Rattlesnake, I feel like he is kind of sober now. I say kind of sober. I don't know. Hey, guess what? We went racing this weekend. Does anybody have anything they want to add? Because I feel like I've hijacked and just talked a ton.
Oh, man, not really. I just appreciate people loving this lamp.
Your lamp is popular. I think. Can we have the lamp back?
You want to see the lamp again?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let me grab the lamp. Yeah. You want me to just hold the lamp the entire show?
Do you think you can commit to that?
Not at all. No. I regret it.
Can we see how long it can go from now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So start the timer now at 24:10. Nothing to add over the weekend. Personally, I guess nobody.
I got an announcement, a big one.
Hold on.
Okay. Before you start this, and I don't mean to interrupt you as soon as you get made big, if your announcement is that you have no announcement, I'm going to lose it.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Now pause. Don't just second thought his entire existence. We need an intermission to let Jacob plug his lamp in.
I actually do have something besides that.
Okay.
There is no announcement. But Rowdy Reactions is coming back this Sunday for Darlington, so tune into that.
Can we plug the lamp in? Does it make noises?
Dude, I just read that. I've owned this lamp for years and had no idea. I'm interested.
Plug it in. What? Okay, I don't have anything planned for the next 3 minutes, so you good?
What the fuck? Does it make noise?
I don't know, man. It has a button that says lamp on and off, and it has a button that says nightlight.
Fuck you, Cody.
What did I do?
Oh, you made me choke, bro.
Plug the lamp in.
Oh my god.
Hold up, man. I gotta fix it. Bro, I'm about to.
Shit.
Oh, pisses me off too, brother. Let me tell you.
I'm about to fucking plug this bitch in real quick.
Oh,
I have
shit.
fond memories of sleepovers and having that lamp make Harley noises.
Holy shit, it actually does. Dude, that's a Dale calling steroids right there.
Dude, this lamp is amazing.
Crank that hog, brother.
Crank it up.
Hey, you care to crank that hog one more time?
Oh, man. I'm going to make a noise every time Joe comments. Oh, dude, you got to have the light on for it to do anything. Okay.
There we go. Dalton's choking almost as bad as Ben Bayshore.
That's facts.
That lamp is badass. I second that. That lamp is absolutely cool. I'm glad we had that moment. Thank you for the intermission, Jacob. We appreciate you.
I'll do what I can, man.
So, Dalton, hold on. You didn't get a proper spiel. Go ahead.
So there is no announcement, but one more time, Rowdy Reactions was a huge success yesterday for the Coke 0400. Want to give a big thank you to all those who tuned in, and we're coming back for 2 straight next week for Darlington for Rowdy Reactions episode 7. First race to playoffs is going to be a fun episode, so hope to see you guys tune in.
Pretty good, pretty good. How much fun was the Rowdy reaction?
Dude, I told you guys that this is going to be the stream of the year, and it sure as hell was. Like, lots of oh shit moments. It's like every 2 minutes I was screaming because, like, when someone got wobbly, like when there was a big wreck about to happen, it was, man, it was such a fun stream.
It's already in the Discord.
I love that picture. That's got to be meme worthy right there.
Dude, can we try this?
Kid Rock appears at your
lamp 3 times. Kid Rock will appear at your door.
I mean, oh, dude, you gotta have the lamp. That's what sucks.
Yeah, let's crank it 3 times.
Okay.
1.
Okay, 2. It's not revving anymore. The engine died. It's got different sounds. Kid Rock appear.
No. For Dale.
Ball with the
Just
ball.
Another urban legend. Yeah, he kicks your door down. He's like, ball with the ball. You know, JKL revs it before bed every night. He probably had a girl with a tramp stamp over. And when she told him to turn out the lights, he accidentally revved it. Did she stay or walk out? 1,000,000% she stayed.
Yeah, she had. Oh, I mean, I didn't know this button existed till today. So, it's here.
Hey, partner. Where is he? I was promised Kid. Yeah, this is the Clover Valley Kid Rock. Coop, you're Kid Rock tonight, okay? Hey, check out this lamp that Jacob has.
Yeah, check this out, dude. This lamp.
So, real quick, he shows that lamp. Comments go crazy for it. One person in the comments is like, my ex-best friend used to have that lamp. When you plug it in, it makes noises. Jacob said he's had this lamp for a while, and he had no idea. So watch this.
Check this out, dude. Look, you gotta flick it on first, right? Okay. Oh. Yeah.
That motorcycle, if I owned that, that would cause a divorce. Guaranteed. Because I would do that shit just in the middle of the night, just to be annoying. Yeah.
Same, dude.
Like, I would play with it all night.
That South Park episode is spot on about Harley riders.
Oh my god!
It is. I mean, I love Harley motorcycles, but it's spot on.
That was one of the most fucked up episodes in South Park history.
Thanks for Rowdy Reactions for Daytona, Dalton. If it wasn't for you, Miami wouldn't have known how the race ended. Look at us being NASCAR reporters.
I do what I can.
Dude, let's go. Tell me you couldn't see me doing this. Like at a rave.
Oh, yeah.
Umps, 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 umps. Facts, Jacob. Jacob, did you get blackout drunk? I saw you got a new profile.
Oh, no. So that's only on my personal page. But yeah.
Where we at? JKL with the facts. I would be sleeping outside if I had that, because I would wake up at like 1:30 just to like push that button. Where did Dalton steal the background from? It's a good question.
eBay.
You stole it from eBay? Did you like break into eBay?
I
eBay's
basically
just one
did.
building.
I basically did steal it because it was like $55.
That's not a steal. That is absolute highway robbery. It's a fuck.
Also, fun fact: I bought this 5 days before M&M's announced that they were leaving at the end of the season.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Class 2 highway robbery.
You buy an NFT gun and you just roll up.
Yeah, I actually roll up in my NFT car. I have to walk, but I paid $93,000 for the NFT car. Nobody else can own it. Just please don't screenshot it. So, Cooper, you kind of joined in as we were closing out. You got anything exciting from just the weekend in your personal life you'd like to talk about?
Not a thing. All
right on. So I'm gonna switch back up to here. I feel like this right here is our normal look. So boys, we went racing. Daytona is no longer in the summer. It closes out our regular season. We start the regular season and we finish the regular season in Daytona. Do we like closing out at Daytona?
I love closing out at Daytona.
Chat, answer that too.
I think it's better than doing the championship race in Daytona.
Say that again?
I said I think doing the season-ending race at Daytona is better than doing a championship race at Daytona.
Okay,
I don't think they should ever change it.
And
it just goes to show from yesterday that it doesn't need to be a championship race.
No, Daytona should never be a championship race, but I missed it on 4th of July, but this regular season finale started to win me over.
I love the idea of a super speedway getting like a really pristine spot, but I think that in some ways it kind of hurts like integrity. We kind of saw it yesterday, which we'll get into that. Not that Austin Dillon didn't deserve to win. I mean, he did everything right. He put himself where he needed to be. But, like, when we really boil it down, like, Martin Truex Jr. had a hell of a season. Genuinely just a championship caliber season minus wins. Dude had 7 stage wins this season. And now, like, he doesn't even get to contend for the championship. Now, had we maybe, like, closed the season out at Atlanta or Charlotte or Watkins Glen, things could be different. And then maybe, like, a Todd Gilliland wins and gets in. I don't know. There's probably no, like, correct answer. I just feel like maybe it's a bit too gimmicky to close the season out with.
I'm a fan of it. I obviously, when they switched it from the 4th of July race, I mean, I had the same reaction everybody else. I was like, holy shit, man. Like, that's like the pinnacle race of the year. That race was always it was something that we all grew up with. But I just love it, man. It adds so much chaos. And, I mean, this weekend in particularly, chaos was just everything.
So, I guess everybody kind of – it's fun. It is a fun race. I don't think anybody's necessarily saying it's not. I just think it's too, like – I don't want that level of entertainment for, like, just the big race, right? And we saw, I think having that much pressure at a super speedway just makes for, apart from the rain, nobody can control the rain. You can control cars wrecking in the rain, but we'll get to that. I just think it puts too much on the line at a super speedway where you're just, even if it doesn't rain and take out the field, you're still going to see a shit show. Dude, I hope he does. That would be hilarious.
The thing is, though, if we talked about this at the end of Rowdy Reactions yesterday, if Kurt Busch hadn't have pulled, neither Blaney nor Truex would have made it.
That is true. That is very true. I feel like NASCAR maybe like forced that. 2 things. I think 2 possible outcomes. Either NASCAR really pushed for them to make that decision, or Toyota wanted to be ahead of, like, what's the word? Like damage control. Let's say Blaney got in, repeat winner, and then Kurt Busch takes a spot away from Truex. Kurt Busch can't run, and then what happens? Toyota gives Toyota another playoff spot. So I feel like Toyota was trying to be ahead of, like, damage control and trying not to have another, like, spin gate controversy. Because that's exactly, everybody would have been like, oh, yeah, they planned this the whole time.
Yeah.
If the rain wreck didn't happen, who would have won? Oh, man. Honestly, Justin Haley.
Justin Haley
was the damn fun.
Yeah, he was up there. Like, he had raced his ass off all night, staying clean. He was right where he needed to be. Without that, I think Justin Haley was the clear winner. If that didn't happen, Suarez had a lot of speed too. I mean, Suarez, he had just taken the lead right there. So that was just, I guess we could go on and kind of cover this part, because this will probably be like the longest segment of the whole show, and like we'll be able to just skirt through the rest. Dude, NASCAR dropped the ball bad. Regardless of if you were there, you weren't there, you were watching on TV, you were listening on the radio, there was so much talk about the rain, right? The whole time, so much talk about the rain. I was watching TV. I see the rain. Like, it is clearly coming towards the track. You could see the rain, like, from the cloud to the ground. You could just see it. And then it's clearly, like, in the camera view. Yeah. There are videos from fans in the stands when they're on the back stretch where the rain is pouring down right there at the entry to turn 1 in the grandstands. NASCAR chooses not to wave a caution. A lot of people are like, well, they wouldn't have been able to get slowed down enough. I would much rather go into that turn at like 85 miles per hour than 185. I think NASCAR just totally dropped the ball. I think it was one of those like, well, it's a part of racing. We can't control the rain. The director of the guy that they always put on air to talk about this stuff, I forget what his name is, but the dude always just gets the shit
Scott
into the
Miller.
stick. Yeah, he always gets the shit into the stick. He's the guy who's got to go on TV after NASCAR fucks up. And I think what he said, to paraphrase, was, we did all we could. There was nothing else we could have done, blah, 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 blah. I think we could have thrown a caution with rain that close. I don't think that anybody would have been mad about us. I mean, people are going to bitch no matter what, but I don't think anybody would have been mad had we thrown a caution.
Totally agreed. Okay, I've heard mixed responses from people that were in the grandstands, though. I've heard people say, hey, it was raining. I've heard people say it wasn't raining. Drivers are kind of the same way. I know I listened to Chris Buescher's radio communications after the wreck. I've never heard Buescher that animated before.
Cooper, Dalton.
Nah, it wasn't fucking raining.
It wasn't raining?
Nah.
So the videos from the stands just mean nothing.
Yeah, I don't mean shit. It wasn't raining. It was good. I'm proud of it.
Dakota probably agrees with you. I don't know how that's a terrible take. I don't understand how racing in the rain at a super speedway is like a positive look. I don't know how there's
only
any
two drivers that
outcome.
said anything about rain was Buescher and Haley. Those are the only two drivers that said something about rain. Everyone else is like
Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin said something about rain.
Denny will say that the fucking unicorns are jumping the sun because his car's fucked up. I mean, Denny Hamlin, he'll bitch about anything.
So, okay, at what point? So then, why should NASCAR ever give any emphasis on what spotters or drivers have to say in the car? Why do we even test? If it doesn't matter that the feedback that's coming from the drivers and the spotters, then why do we even test cars? If we don't want the drivers' input and feedback, why test? If a driver and a spotter are saying it's raining, and I get it, like if they're out front, sure. The videos of fans in the stands, you could see raindrops, like in the video.
But it was like an instant thing. Like it just hit.
No, it was like for 3 laps. I noticed it for 3 laps.
There's a lot of people. There is a lot of people who were in the stands
way early on. They were already out on the track, though. They were already out on the track going.
Oh, so what happens any other time it rains? So what happened last year at New Hampshire is cool. Texas. Last year at New Hampshire?
They cut the race short. It did not rain.
No, it rained.
It rained and it caused every fucking JGR car to wreck. Go ahead, Dalton.
About that.
No, I'm just saying that. No, I'm just saying New Hampshire 2021. Just nightmares.
Yeah, because we were racing in rain. At Texas in 2020.
Harvick.
Yeah, racing in rain. I get that, like, we're trying to like make it exciting to watch on TV, I guess, but we are racing in rain at a super speedway.
I don't know. I just can't argue the fact that it was a split-second rain. I mean,
It wasn't a split-second rain. If they are on the back stretch and it is raining on the front stretch, they are still 30 seconds away. 30 seconds for them to just start slowing down. 30 seconds for NASCAR to be like, this could probably be bad. If you have eyes, you could see rain falling. You can see rain coming, especially in flat-ass Florida.
Okay, when's the last time that you guys have ever been just sitting somewhere and rain just all of a sudden starts pouring down?
Look at
my
Billy.
Fucking car driving.
That's in your car. When you're outside of your car, think about it. You start to see drops. Raindrops are coming.
Thank you, King of the Trill.
I noticed that as well.
Dakota said Jacob wasn't even watching. Dakota just texted me. I'm going to tell you what he said.
What he said?
He said, "Y'all are driving me nuts. I'm yelling at my screen." Dell pushed AD to the apron in turn 4. That is where he made the pass, isn't it? No, that's turn 2. Anyway, I think NASCAR screwed up. Hands down. NASCAR costed a lot of teams a lot of money. I think NASCAR should have to reimburse everybody whose car messed up in that. I think that NASCAR should have to cut them a check. I genuinely do.
If that's the case, do it for Coda from last year. They didn't do that, so
they should have. No, I was more pissed off about Coda than I am about this one. But I mean, I have a pretty consistent track record with like just being annoyed by this type of shit.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I would say that NASCAR needs to reimburse, but most of the lower funded teams made it through.
They did. Rick Ware had a good day.
Yeah, great day.
They were talking about the clouds coming over for 15 minutes on the broadcast. Yes, they were showing the aerial view, and there's just an absolute downpour. During like this whole ordeal, somebody took a picture of a water spout. I don't know if anybody saw that picture, but there's just like, yeah, sitting on the front stretch, looking like, you know, on the back stretch, there's just like a water spout, like just over the ways. Last car in one piece win.
Hell yeah.
A
lot of 2001 All-Star references in this one.
I know, yeah.
Rowdy Ware. That's just
Rowdy Ware Racing.
Dalton's real announcement was Kyle Busch is going to Rick Ware.
Dalton going to talk it all tonight? Dalton's just had it rough, man. Dalton's beaten.
Dalton,
y'all's not asking me what the fuck I think.
You can say
you got to pipe in.
Dalton, you can say what you want, but I mean, Cody Ware did finish better than Kyle Busch at Daytona.
Just go fuck yourself, Jacob.
It's stats, bro. It's fact.
All right. Well, you know, I'm actually very conflicted on this whole situation, so I'm going to try to agree with both of y'all. See, all the drivers are very split. Like Denny Hamlin and Justin Haley, of course, are saying it rained. Kyle Busch said it did, and I'm not saying Kyle Busch is right, but I did see the aerial view like right before the restart. Huh?
Kyle Busch said what?
He said it wasn't.
Okay, the most vocal fucking guy that's out there in the damn in NASCAR right now.
Not right now.
I'd say that's definitely Denny, I think.
Kyle Busch is not the most vocal guy.
Dude, have you seen how much Kyle has been smiling recently?
Listen.
He's on a PR tour right now.
Listen, I found a funny meme on Facebook today. I shared it. I don't know if y'all saw it, but it was a picture of Kyle Busch like being happy in this interview on Saturday during the rain delay, and the caption said, "When you hate everybody, but you're looking for a new job."
Where'd you send that at, Ryan?
But I did see the aerial shot. So that big rain shower was like right at where the Target where Cooper and I parked in February to like get some money. And that's like right across the street. I feel like they probably should have looked at that and said, you know what? I think we need to just let this pass through before shit gets real. And then whatever passes by, get back to it. I really don't know. There's just too many different opinions on it. I just don't know who to believe.
What's poppin'? Thanks for hopping in. I think this is the first time I've seen him on the show.
He was on Rowdy Reactions yesterday.
Yeah, he's always at Rowdy Reactions, but he's never at LTC.
Because I'm the best, baby.
Danny looks like he eats tree bark. Got those big...
What the fuck?
Dude's built like a...
Billy was in turn 1. So was it raining or not? How long before the wreck happened was it raining in turn 1? If you were there, please, just say it, and I'll believe you. It's about the safety of the car. Yes, that too. So Ryan sent me a pretty cool video. I'm going to play it real quick. That's not it. That's just my YouTube.
Careful.
Wow, there's nothing bad on my YouTube. You can just see like the weird shit I binge watch. Now, what's more terrifying is doing my Twitter. That's where it gets scary.
Oh yeah, Twitter it's a nasty place.
All right, I'm gonna stop the music for a second. I don't know if anybody else can even hear it. I can.
I can't.
All right, listen.
Top it. Point inside. Just one inside. They're wrecked. Hang on to it there. Rain, are you okay? Yeah, you okay? Catch your breath. Talk to me when you can. Fucking hurt. Copy that. Take deep breaths here. Deep breaths. Don't do nothing in a hurry. Get them some help, Lambert. Let them know. I got somebody coming to you as quick as they can. They know up here. Is anybody there yet, Lambert? Yeah, they're there. Yeah, we fucking ran into rain and lost the race because of it and probably hurt our guy. Fucking ridiculous. Corner worker never said a word. I never felt the drop either up here. Top it. Point inside. Just one inside. They're wrecked. Hang on to it there. Rain. You okay?
All right.
Was that Denny?
I think. Let me confirm. I'm 100% sure it is though.
It sounded like him.
Yeah, it sounds like Denny.
That sounded like Denny.
And I remember in his interview that I played on Rowdy Reactions yesterday, he said that his jaw was hurting because he got like banged in the face when that Chris Gabehart was looking at his helmet.
It's because all the dick he sucks.
Jesus Christ.
I think that NASCAR needs to just take a little accountability here, personally.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's at a minimum, like, the best thing they could do in this situation. Like, just admit you were wrong. Admit that we did not need to run in rain. Like, just admit that you screwed up. Damage is done and it's happened, but at least, like, take accountability. We always demand that drivers take accountability for screwing up. NASCAR should have to take accountability too, because I just genuinely believe that they screwed up. King of the Trail is at Bucky's being interviewed by Eric Estep and it was pouring. Is that where you found him?
Was he the
that is true. Hey Eric, where you at? I'm over here at the Kenjo.
I'm over here at Bucky's in Georgia. I'm not even close to the track right now. I'm at the Dawsonville pool room.
They wouldn't give me media credentials, so.
Oh, shit.
Damn, shots fired.
We do agree for once, Jacob. So.
Yeah, it is weird.
Can we give a high five?
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's hold on, wait. I'm like really far behind you in it. Oh, now we just swapped. Wait, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see one thing that I needed to. My OnlyFans isn't public yet. I'm not that confident. Maybe one day. It's a private one. Just share it with the boys. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, clearly the weather is bad. I don't know. I think NASCAR dropped the ball. Regardless of if your driver benefited from it or not, NASCAR screwed up.
Real quick, Billy commented. He said it was raining on me as they entered the tri-oval. I don't know if we pulled that one yet. Yeah, that one.
Throw the caution.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, like, you have 7 seconds. I think the moment, even in that moment, I feel like they could have slowed up enough. But that maybe is like when Billy first got the rain. But that video, you could see the cars on the back stretch, and it is raining in the grandstands. And I get it's a big track, but I mean, meteorologists, like, it was clearly about to, like, just piss pour. It was a water spout, which is it's an ocean tornado.
An ocean tornado.
I defend Coop's take, and they avoid my comments and filter in the news they want viewers to believe. LTC is corrupt media trying to influence us to their ideals.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of in our name. We are a cult after all. So, yeah, the main goal here is to brainwash everybody who's watching. Dalton, I bet you have a really good supervillain laugh. Will you give it to us?
What the fuck, Dalton? So
I tried to do it. I tried to do a green.
Just his wheeze.
I tried to do a Green Goblin. I'm sorry. You know, I'm something of a goblin myself.
Oh man! Every time, Dalton, you're lucky you're cute, or else I'd kick you.
What the fuck?
I think that's top 5 cringy things I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
You know, I'm something of a goblin myself.
Yeah, no, Dalton, they're talking about you, not me.
Oh shit.
They called it leans left.
Oh yeah.
Coop looks like he's mad. Yeah, I know. Coop is mad. Something's got Coop's gears grinded.
I
you know
figured
what?
he'd be happy.
You know what has my gears grinded? That dang Xfinity race.
Oh man. A late Xfinity race.
Very late.
Yeah.
What time did we go green?
I think it was close to 11. It was like 10:40, 10:50, something like that.
Did we enjoy it? Chat, you're more than welcome to participate.
I did.
You didn't? You did or didn't?
I did.
Did.
It was fun. I mean, it was a good race. 11:10 is when we went racing. Yeah, it was a late one. Did anything happen that surprised anybody?
Yeah, Austin Hill did not win. That dude.
What happened to him?
Riley Herbst somehow kept coming
Riley
back.
Herbst.
Dude. Oh my God.
I figured that motherfucker's gonna win.
I don't know how he had a car left.
Me neither, man. He wrecked so many times.
Dude, he went to the grass like 5,000 times. Didn't even tear the splitter up.
Isn't that like a Riley Herbst thing to do? Like this race was just like his career in a nutshell.
I mean, they don't call him Terrible Hearts for nothing.
I just cracked up on both.
The fuck you say?
Energy cars were up.
What'd you say about Riley?
They don't call him Terrible Hearts for nothing.
Fuck you. Stop speaking bad on Riley. God damn it,
dude! I just cracked
tired
up
of this Riley slander.
Riley and Ty Gibbs were both leading, and they have the exact same paint scheme.
Dude, I would hate to be the spotter.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at least when Red Bull Racing was in NASCAR, they switched it up a little bit. You know, they had a blue car and a silver car. What does Monster do? Guess what? You just got one.
Yeah, same exact car.
This isn't Formula One.
God damn. Look at this. This fucking Junior comment over here talking about Ford fucking sucking. Jesus.
Yeah, there's 2, Junior. Which ones?
Both of them. You mean the Xfinity first 2 stages and the ARCA third stage race? Yeah. Were you there for that, Billy? Did you pull an all-nighter in the stands? Timmy Hill W would have been amazing. Dude, I know. Imagine Timmy Hill wins Saturday, Cody Ware wins Sunday. Dude.
Hell, Jesse Owuchi was in the top 10.
I hate that too, man. Like, I genuinely hate that he ran well. And it's nothing against him. The dude is just a fucking weapon out there, bro. Like, he doesn't even come. He doesn't practice. Like, he's always, and, you know, like, respect him serving, but, like, he's always missing practices for, like, his training and that sort of thing. Like, maybe wait until you're, like, out of the military before you, like, try to race at a super speedway. Or just ever.
It was the same situation as like the Rick Ware cars. He was just so far in the back, he didn't get involved in anything, and then all of a sudden he was there. But I mean, good for him. Good for that team. Glad that they had a good day.
See, I don't know if this is a joke or not, but it just feeds into my point exactly. Proud of Awuji. He had a military commitment at 2 a.m.
So the top 10, I want to go through this top 10 because this is the most insane Xfinity Series top 10 I've ever seen. 10th was Kyle Sieg, not Ryan Sieg, but Kyle Sieg. 9th was JJ Haley. Shout out old JJ, one good time. 8th, Alex LeBay. 7th was Ty Gibbs. 6th was Ryan Vargas. 5th was Sage Karam. 4th was Brandon Brown. 3rd, AJ Allmendinger. 2nd, Timmy Hill. And then Jeremy Clements in 1st.
Shout out Jeremy.
Dude, so happy for him, man.
Steve.
Crazy that he won a year from his first win. Or it was like, how many years was it? Was it a year or 2 years?
I think it was 5. I think it was, wasn't it 2017?
I couldn't remember when it was. I just know it was on the same date.
I think it was 16.
So long ago. Feels like yesterday. Austin Hill should have won that race.
What happened to him?
Problems. Electrical issues, man. His gauges kept flickering off. I was screaming at the TV when that happened. I was like, no, Austin, no. You have this.
You had Austin, then you had AJ too with the fuel issues.
Yeah.
King of the Trill has an idea here. Just join the mill. Instead of like going to college with your GI Bill, you get a free NASCAR ride. Just one race. Nobody else thought that was funny. Okay, cool. Sarcasm's great when you don't know if it's serious or not. Yeah, I was like, man, that's specifically ironic considering I just made a joke. 2017. Yeah, so 5 years to the day.
Good on them, man. And honestly, I haven't met Jeremy Clements, but we met Steve at Bristol, and Steve is just like one of the most chillest dudes, man. I'm very happy that team won. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the 51 car.
Awuji doesn't have a spotter or a crew chief audio in his car. He's got Toby Keith's greatest hits playing while he drives.
America.
Speaking of almost not having a ride next year, is Brandon Brown like fighting for his seat?
Thank God.
Yeah. You don't know about
He wouldn't
that?
have been if he would have won that fucking race. I mean, Jesus, man. He can't fill his own goddamn ride. He's got to go and just float around like.
Well, didn't Austin Dillon get it?
Austin Dillon did get it a couple weeks ago.
Well, it's not his team. Did you guys know that?
Brandon built.
I was always under the impression that was his team. It's not.
I thought it was. I thought it was like a family endeavor.
That's what I thought. I saw stuff that said that wasn't his team.
Nah, I think it's his team because they were talking about it.
Was
they
he
talked about
firing
it in the
himself?
broadcast.
Is he just firing
No,
himself?
they don't have funding. Like they literally can't get cars out there. They don't have funding for the playoffs. So
I'm
that's
pretty
what they were
sure he
talking about if
tweeted
they
and
could
said-
win.
I'm pretty sure he tweeted and said that he did not own the team.
I think it's the same way
His
that
dad
Warren
owns it.
Buffett. Yeah, it's the
That's
same
okay.
way that Warren Buffett doesn't own everything, but at the same time he kind of does.
Shout out Warren Buffett one good time.
Dude's a
The
billionaire.
fucking guy can't win. He can't do anything. Well, I mean, what's he good for?
In all fairness, he does have a win.
He did. We were there for that.
Kinda.
Yeah.
We were outside putting a tent together. Listening to it on my Sirius XM.
We were outside the track during one of the most controversial moments in NASCAR history. So,
Yeah, honestly, I am glad that I can say I wasn't there.
It's a wonder we weren't. That's kind of our luck.
Shout out Vince, one good time.
No, I refuse to shout out Vince for this one. Vince made one of the worst memes of all time. He created it.
Vince single-handedly took down Brandon's career. I love Vince.
He did it. Got no royalties for it.
Shit, I just now thought about that.
Well,
I
Ice Cube.
just pissed me off the start of the season.
Yeah.
You're trying to get fucking let's go Brandon and what the fuck ever on this car, man.
And
that's
then
so
he turned
fucking tacky.
around.
You're gonna
Then
bitch
he-
about it and be like, "Oh, you ruined my career because people only know me as the Let's Go Brandon guy, but then I'm gonna sponsor my own car." Like, fuck off, dude.
What is
Who give a fuck about you?
That's a good take. That's a good take. Cooper.
It is.
Yeah, man.
It
was
is.
fine. It was
It's
fine at all. But like,
because I felt bad for him. And then the moment he went like crypto LGB guy, I was like, yeah, so this guy's a hypocrite.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah. And like I don't even care about like the political side of it. Like if he's like a let's go Brandon kind of guy, whatever. But like fucking hypocrite, yes.
cool. Go over there and fucking go get Donald Trump to get you a fucking car. Get you 2024 in your car. Shut the fuck up, man. Like
they won't even allow that shit.
Come
on now. He won a race and the whole nation cheers for him at random times. At random.
Talladega.
In random places. What an honor.
Talladega Nation.
I mean, you know who's more fun to cheer for? Cody Ware.
Oh, dude, real quick though, Jacob, have you not been to a sporting event yet where like that's all you hear?
Let's go, Brandon.
It's
fucking
annoying.
Oh,
dude.
yeah. It's the most annoying shit in the face of the planet.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. It's one of those baseball game, and you got people just chanting "Let's go, Brandon." It's like, fuck.
Dude, do you remember?
When you and I went to the Daytona, when we went to Daytona 500, it was constant, like every 5 seconds.
Oh, it didn't beat fucking Dega. Dega this year was even worse.
No.
Fucking, yeah.
Right behind us, someone literally like painted like a big paper, like "Let's go, Brandon," like right behind where me and Cooper were sitting.
Yeah, cool.
It was one of those things that was kind of funny when it first started. Like, I'll admit it. It was funny. Like, I laughed a little bit. But then it just got overly annoying. And I think it's because we're so connected to NASCAR. So we saw the OG original version of it. And then it got viral. And we were like, oh, my God, man. Like,
then it's on TikTok, and they got fucking remixes of it of people like, look at my fucking sticker in the back of my squatted truck. Like, dude, fuck off.
I think that's the funniest part about it all, though. Like, it's a form of poetic justice in some ways. Like, the man who is at the root of all of this isn't making a single dime off of any of these T-shirts, the bumper stickers, the flags. Like, this man's name, he should have copyrighted it that night.
Yeah.
Like, they should have had those papers filed immediately. At least, regardless of if he believes in it or not, and like he supports like the true message, at least he's getting royalties for it because somebody's getting paid. And I think it's funny that Vince, the dude who started the chant, like, you know, he walks. I bet now, like, I think it hurts him.
He made nothing.
Yeah.
He made nothing off of it.
Except for one of the worst memes of all time.
A rap song was made after this chant.
Oh, that rap song was so awful.
Yeah.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Dude.
Phoenix last year had a few, but not many. It was more shirts and flags. So far, every race I've been to has had no shortage of "Let's Go Brandon" shirts.
I gotta tell you another thing that's funny about this. So, some people in my family like to say that chant, like,
"Hey guys, I'm just gonna let you know I don't like Joe Biden. Did you know that?"
Can you let me fucking finish, you prick?
Finish then. Don't stop.
Well, I'm trying, motherfucker. So, a lot of my family likes to say "Let's go, Brandon" all the time, and then they ask me back at Christmas time, "Dog, what does that mean?" I'm like, "You say it, but you don't know what it means." And my answer was, "You know what? Look it up. Look it up."
So, see, that's something that like bothers me. Why would you just like say it? What if that was like a call for battle? And like,
no,
if
dude, seriously,
else, like,
most
you
of them
say
do.
it, they like pull out a gun.
No, seriously, most of them do like say that shit like repeatedly. They don't even know what the fuck it means or where it came from.
Yes, the Vince we know did it. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, this is true. So I came back home one day and I walk in. There's a giant "Let's Go Brandon" flag hanging in my NASCAR area. And I was like, what is this? Because I hated it so much, my parents thought it would be funny to buy one and hang it up for me. So due to the fact of it being hilarious, I've never taken it down. So you just get like mixed vibes off of me if you come in here. You're like, who is this guy? And then I have an American flag like straight across from me hanging up. It's almost two totally different things. Dalton's really fallen off since Parv left.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
take it however, I guess. So I'm going to nominate somebody else to take over the honors. Who wants to do it? Who wants to run the show? You know what? Let's get him talking. Dalton Good, you're leading the show from here.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Can you have a Coke, a Rowdy, and a water? What the fuck?
He doesn't drink the water is for show.
No, it's just vodka. Like clear water vodka.
In a can.
So I guess we finished Xfinity Series. We're going to go to the Cup. So we get the race started, and there's a lot of aggressive pushing to begin with. And like I said in my stream, there's a lot of oh shit moments. It's like every 2 minutes, somebody was wobbly, getting in the corners. It seems like these drivers do not, still can't learn how to not person turns, because that is exactly what happened very early on lap 33, where I can't tell whose fault this was really, but it looked like to me that Danny Hamlin just would not let go of Eric Jones' bumper, shoved it way too hard in the corner, spun himself around, and collected Ryan Blaney already. So very early playoff implications. Jacob, you're a Ryan Blaney fan. What'd you think about that?
Dude, it was okay. So I wake up. Okay, first of all, the race is at 10 a.m. All right, that's already just way too freaking early. I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, man! Like, I want to watch this race. I missed the first few laps. I'm not kidding you. I turned the race on, and the first thing I seen was Brad smacking the wall and Blaney's car coming back. And I was like, are you kidding me?
God, that is the worst fucking thing to turn your TV onto.
First thing I seen was Blaney just getting hammered. And right then, I pretty much was like, yep, he's not making it. No way, he's not making it. And then Eric Jones was up front. There was a lot of people that had a shot to win and get in that were up there. And I was like, my God, man, like he's actually not going to make it. Somebody else is going to make it and get in, and Truex is going to beat him. But yeah, I mean, just immediately just in a bad mood. I don't know.
Yeah, I can tell by the group chat.
Yeah, I was pretty pissed, man. Okay, the thing is, I have no hatred towards Eric Jones on a normal day. But I did this weekend. I had a lot.
Explain why.
Listen, man, he got loose, and that was the first person I could put the blame on. And I thought, who better to put the blame on than somebody that Parv loves? Just to get Parv riled up a little bit. It's how my mind works, man.
The hatred is real, my man.
Yeah,
the hatred is real.
Eric, he's been on the show before, so like Eric's cool, but for one.
Oh day, yeah, LTC alumni. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, he is, man. Part of the cult.
So I actually thought Blaney was done too, because that wheel was just beyond fucked. Like it wasn't even turning. It was 180 degrees. The steering wheel was turned 180 degrees, and I thought, dude, Blaney's going straight to the garage. But I guess hats off to the pit crew. I mean, they knew that they had to keep him in the race to have a shot, and they did it. I mean, he ran like 10 seconds off the pace, but
nah, bro. Shout out to Mother Nature, because if that shit didn't happen, then he wasn't making it. That was the only reason, man.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, really, if you think about it, it's kind of NASCAR's decision to keep on going that saved Blaney, because Truex was in at the time when that rain delay came, and I thought it was over. Of course, we're going to get to that later on, but Truex was in by like I think 12 points, and Blaney was out. So I guess you could thank NASCAR for that too. They may have dropped the ball, but they saved Blaney at the same time.
Well, what was interesting is I really thought that they were going to call the race later on.
I did too.
And I was like, okay, Blaney's definitely out now. But I think the reason I got to thinking about, I think the reason that they did go back green was because this race meant a lot to certain people. Like this was the pinnacle of whether you're going to be racing for a championship or not.
Too much on the line.
Yeah, it's way too much. So yeah, they needed to finish it for sure.
And after that wreck we just talked about, I mean, that would have been a shitty way to end it. You know, like a big pile up because of rain, like whether you're mad at NASCAR for the call or not, it all came down to that, you know.
Yeah.
And I kept saying in the stream, like, there's no way they can end it like this. Like, they have to finish, like, the final 20 laps if they possibly can. We are very fortunate that it was able to go after, like, 3 hours, I believe, and then they were able to get back to it. It just would have made the sport look a lot worse than what it did at that moment. But yeah, hats off to Ryan Blaney's pit crew. They get them in the race, got them those valuable points. It looked like he was going to have to pin on Martin Truex Jr. to basically DNF, which he did get close to. But there were quite a few more wrecks as well later on. So Joey Logano, of course, ended up winning stage 1. It was just a one-lap shootout from there. Stage 2 had quite a few accidents as well. No. My bad. Stage 2 was actually green the whole way, and there was a bunch of grid flag pit stops too. Kyle Busch got a stage point, a very valuable stage point. And right when stage 3 starts, here's where we get the next pileup. So Tyler Reddick just turned Michael McDowell hard to the wall, collected a lot of drivers, including Martin Truex Jr. And that's the first time I've ever seen like a flat tire just like destroy the fender of a car, the Gen 7, by the way. So Truex was already having issues, and then there's which one was the next one?
McDowell gets spun. Oh man, I think it was. Well, I mean, there was a shitload of people that was involved in the race with McDowell. Who was it? Was it Byron, Truex?
I think Bubba Wallace got a piece of that too.
Ross Chastain.
Chastain.
Corey LaJoy. A lot of big names immediately just taken out. And then, of course, Truex. Yeah, Truex got hit. And then I was like jumping up out of my seat. I was like, yes, thank God. Please, don't make it.
Don't make it. Oh, no. Bubba actually got caught up in the next wreck. So this one was pretty massive. Alex Bowman, let me tell you, was trying to wreck Chase Briscoe for like almost an entire lap. And then the moment I said that in the stream, he finally did it, like 2 seconds later. He turns Chase Briscoe around. Briscoe almost flipped over, by the way. And if it wasn't for that, the flaps on that rear diffuser, he would have went upside down. But a lot of cars were involved in that too. I believe Eric Almirola, Bubba Wallace did get a piece of that. Bowman was destroyed. I don't think a lot of people remember this. Austin Dillon was spinning around backwards on pit road during that accident.
Oh, yeah, he was. I forgot about that. Oh, AD. Oh, Austin Dillon.
Coop Daddy?
I wasn't nervous. He was the wheelman. That's all that matters.
As long as you don't get damaged, right?
Alex Bowman was getting really aggressive up at the front.
He was.
I couldn't really figure it out.
He had to do it for Greg.
Had to get
like I said,
for Greg. He was like, "Come on, Greg."
for Greg.
What was the next wreck? Was it Logano? Is Logano?
Yep. Yeah, the very next wreck was Logano getting turned by
Eric Jones got turned by Eric Almirola. Eric wrecked Eric and then sent him into Logano.
Yeah.
Facts.
Eric with an A and Eric with an E ruined Logano's day. Shout out Shell Pennzoil.
I was very happy about acknowledge this whenever it came up.
Or thank Kurt Busch, or neither of them are in. I've said that so many times this week.
Yeah. Said at the beginning of the show, too.
Yeah, we had 16 winners. We got to 16.
Danny said it wouldn't even happen.
Yeah. He's wrong.
Logano should have won.
Yeah, Denny also said it was raining yesterday, too, so sounds like Denny's on a roll of being wrong.
Dude, I'm going to find this video now of the rain pouring in the stands.
Do it, and I'll send you a video of the clouds forming tomorrow before it rains, too.
Huh?
I said do it, and I'll shoot you a video of the clouds that form before it rains here tomorrow, too.
What does that have to do with anything?
It actually is supposed to rain
2
tomorrow.
miles away where it's raining, but it's not raining here yet.
Dude, it was raining at the track.
It was raining on the track.
It is raining at the track.
Also, a 2-mile track. They'll be okay.
No, see that I'll tell you that is literally the worst argument I've ever heard. It doesn't matter if it's a 40-mile track. If it rains on the track is wet. I do not comprehend how, like, what your argument is here. It was raining on the track. It doesn't matter if the cars are in turn 3 and it's raining in turn 2. It's raining on the track. The cars are going to be in turn 2.
It's a quick, sudden rain.
That just so happened to be partaking for a couple of laps. I just don't comprehend.
Just pull out the rain. Fuck, somebody already stole it. One log said, pull out the rain tires.
Bring out the rain tires.
Yeah, let them run in the rain. Honestly, I think if it starts raining at Daytona during the super speedway race, shut down the race, make it into the Daytona road course, and they have to finish the rest of the race on the road course.
Nah. Just
Oh
shut
my
it down and
God,
make them play
no.
Fucking checkers. Everybody's got to be safe, you know?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they do need to be safe because Kurt Busch is out now in this next generation of car. Bubba Wallace got hit in the back yesterday, and it knocked the wind out of him. You heard Denny cringing in pain. So,
Dude,
yeah.
Bubba could have a gust of wind knock him down. He's going to complain about it.
Okay.
Also, I'm not saying
you're
this.
just coming at me with straw man tactics.
No, I'm not.
Cody,
You're going around the point.
He's that type.
What does that have to do with any? What does Bubba? What? Yeah, no, for real. Like, if you want to do this, let's do
It's
this.
not safe.
Time out.
It's not
Time
safe.
out. Time out. Time out.
It's not a safe sport.
Time out. Cody got another one. I'm not making a joke out of this. Like, Dale Suarez had a Dale Earnhardt Sr. type of hit too.
Yeah, yeah, for no reason. Daniel whipped hard into the wall. I get that the sport is dangerous. That's not a new fucking idea. That's not a new concept. Of course it's dangerous. But clearly these cars are hurting drivers way more than the last generation did. I don't think anybody can dispute that for a second.
Yeah, I thought Suarez and Busher both had the worst hits.
Stenhouse about flipped over 3 cars.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly these cars do not dissipate that energy very well. I mean, maybe if I did, we wouldn't have drivers racing in rain. I'll tell that would be my first course of action. I get it's a dangerous sport. It is stupid to have them running in the rain. That is stupid. It could be a dangerous sport, but we're not barbarians. This isn't Greece. This isn't ancient Rome. I'm not standing there cheering as a guy gets mauled to death by a lion. That's not what I'm there for. I'm there to watch drivers race, show their talent and their ability and why they are way better than I could ever be in a car. I'm not there to see somebody's limbs get torn off because we want to race in rain. At a super speedway.
Man, all the hostility in this motherfucker.
It ain't hostility. It's just fact.
I mean, I agree with Cody. I've said that since the beginning of the show.
I don't know how this is how this is torn right here. It was raining. It was raining. People are saying it was rain. People who are there saying it was raining.
Rain and sprinkle. There's a big difference in the both.
Rain follows
Let's
sprinkle.
say they're sprinkling on the camera 3 laps before the rain happened.
Oh my! I need to find this video from in the stands where you see actual raindrops falling, and I cannot find this Twitter video. Everybody was retweeting it yesterday.
Go to my Twitter account to scroll down till you find it. It's not far. You don't have to go far.
Did you retweet it?
I quote tweeted it.
Okay.
Or no. Go to Couch Racer. Go to Couch Racer's Twitter page.
Okay, here we are. Well, I just knocked it off.
Oh my God! Oh, they're gonna crash! It's raining! It's raining!
You can see the rain falling.
It's raining! Suarez, come on! Suarez, come on!
That's way more than a sprinkle there.
It's raining. Suarez gas it. Suarez gas it.
I mean, it's clearly raining. Clearly rain. Like, those guys are saying it way longer than 2 seconds before it happens. I mean, I don't know what else is like. There's no more argument left to like be made. Like, if that video doesn't do it and like you still disagree, then there will be no changing of minds, and there's no point to even like talk about it.
I just crack up at the guy that said it's raining. Come on,
it's raining. Go Suarez.
It's right there. There you go. How wet was the track surface?
Rain bad. Well, clearly wet enough.
Time to get that.
A long ass time.
Raining before.
A long ass time. So what is it? Does it take a long ass time for them to wreck in the rain? Because it was 2 seconds after that video stopped. So did it just start raining, or had it been raining? Because if it takes a long ass time to get the track wet, then why did everybody wreck all of a sudden? If the track wasn't wet in just a couple of seconds, which is it?
Wasn't wet when that wreck happened though.
Why do you think 6 cars spun out by themselves? You don't think the rain did that?
Nah, it's a freak accident. Shit happens.
Oh my God. Okay.
Cody, let me ask you this. This is probably going to be stupid, but it was sunshining and raining at the same time. Do you think that might have had something to do with the late call?
Well, this right here was a really good point too. They didn't have a turn 1 spotter. NASCAR did.
Oh, what the? How the fuck do you not have that? Jesus Christ.
Brett does go. Listen, I love Brett. I used to despise him. I love Brett now.
Oh, he's my favorite co-host on DBC.
Like, dude, just like, he doesn't care. Now, I said that a couple of seconds after that video ended, that rain was falling for the first 40 seconds of that whole video.
Dude.
Cooper has worse takes than Joe and Jacob's Roush takes. Who is this?
I don't know who the fuck Copper is, so it's not a bad take.
Copper has worse takes than Joe and Jacob's Roush. Dude, Roush is back. Rain bad Daytona.
Roush was back to the hauler. Chris Buescher looked great.
Buescher had a shot until the rain.
Yep.
Yeah, turn 1 spotter couldn't get his shift covered. It wouldn't have been a season-ending decision. I mean, clearly we went back out and raced. We had all day. We could have parked. We could have thrown the caution and waited. We waited anyway. I don't know how it was a bad idea to throw a caution. Like, I don't have anything there. I can't defend it anymore. I just can't. There was no excuse. NASCAR dropped the ball. Don't let this ruin friendships. Oh, God.
They would have waited till 10 o'clock and too much riding on that race. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Throw the caution. It's fine. We can all wait. The turn 1 official was on quarantine for COVID.
Darn.
Oh, Elliott over Larson.
Dakota,
okay.
You can't say asinine. Dakota, you could not say that word because all I'm going to think about is old man Keselowski. During that race,
he ain't gonna kill my boy.
He said, "Direct him, send him through the grandstand." Asinine. First time I ever heard that word, I was like, "What the hell did he just say?"
Yeah, thank the NASCAR control tower for destroying LTC. Now, this is far from our most heated debate. We've yelled at each other before. So you guys, so all you guys run. I'm telling you, if I ran NASCAR, I would do better. I guarantee it. Literally nodded out in my mind. I do better. Y'all are just as bad on the. How are you not wearing a wig with a big ass red nose right now, saying "Hell yeah, let's just race in rain"?
I really didn't expect Dakota to be against us on this.
He's a boomer. What do you expect? What do you expect?
I thought Dakota would be on.
Papaw Dakota wants them to take the roll cages out. I think they should start racing without seatbelts.
But love you all.
No, I like Tony Stewart's idea better. Let's do a figure 8.
Well, you know what? Me and Dakota are going to have this debate live on air during Bristol weekend. We'll be standing right here. Dakota will be here, and then I'll be here, and we'll just have this debate face to face like men.
LTC.
Who's going to be the referee?
gathering of the podcast.
We don't need one. Buddy's the referee.
Buddy's the referee.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, we'll just do it next weekend.
All right, there you go.
I mean, that can make for better racing, having a friend. I guarantee you right now that I would make better decisions weekly than NASCAR does. There's no debate about it. Like, I know that for a fact. And let me tell you how I know that. I have one brain cell at least, and that's more than what was displayed in that moment.
You know, if I was a NASCAR president, my first order of business would be to get Kyle Busch a sponsor.
Wait, say that again.
If I was NASCAR president, my first order of business would be to give Kyle Busch a ride and a sponsor for next year.
A ride and a sponsor?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just a NASCAR sponsored car.
Kyle Busch's sponsor for 2023 is going to be Shady Oaks Retirement Home.
God. Wait, isn't that from the Up movie? Yeah, it is.
How'd you know that?
I watched too much Disney, brother.
Minor
and Joe, we had a race weekend, buddy. We got to cover that first and foremost.
Well, before we kill each other over this rain debate, Austin Dillon missed the wreck and won.
Dude, you missed so much. You skipped over so much. We had to wait for the rain, and then they went back racing, and then Austin Dillon booted Austin Cindric. What is it with the same first names wrecking, man? Eric and Eric, Austin and Austin.
Yeah.
Okay, so the funniest thing about it is like, as Austin Dillon is trailing behind Austin Cindric, I started thinking, I was like, is Austin Dillon the type of guy that would wreck somebody at Daytona? And then
I mean, he did that to Eric Almirola.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, also, though, think about it. He did it in, like, a very clean way.
I mean, Austin Cindric definitely saved the car. I don't think it was a clean way whatsoever.
Dude, he could have just, like, fucking dumped him, but he didn't.
I think he tried. I think he literally tried.
I think he just scooted him.
I think he tried to dump him.
So do you think that he was in the wrong?
No, I don't think he was in the wrong at all. I mean, at that point, you got to do what you got to do. Austin Cindric is already in the playoffs. You're looking to get in. You got a guy in your way. I mean, you got to make that decision. Eric Areola. Imagine Matthew McConaughey saying that.
Let's hear it. Give me the impression.
Eric Areola.
All right.
All right. Let's go to the basics.
Yeah. Have you ever seen is it Dirt? Mud?
Mud, yeah.
Mud, yeah. That's a good one.
Good movie.
Dale came down and told AD to rattle Cindric's cage. He does. I think he's already got one.
Yeah, we just don't know what it is yet.
Bad impression, Jacob. Don't quit your day job.
Oh.
So Austin Dillon wins. He did the boot scoot and boogie. Rick Ware had a good day.
Yeah. David Reagan finished top 10, man. I'm always down for that.
I'll never forgive David Reagan for stripping me of a Carl Edwards win at Bristol. Never forgive him.
What year?
Cody, I think it was 2009. I think it was the nationwide race, 2009. Because if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, David Reagan scooted Carl out of the way for the win.
I don't remember that race.
Yeah, it was sad. It was 08 or 09. I don't remember which one it was.
It was 09.
Okay. I think that Cody Ware did really good when he was running up there in that little pack, too. He did not make any bad decisions. Noah looked very, very, very good, too. I thought Noah was going to go up there and win that race, honestly. Yeah. In that moment, I was like, man, Noah's about to do it.
Landon Castle.
Landon
PJ
Castle,
McLeod, too.
Dude, BJ was running like really good.
Yeah, he was.
You know, he was having the time of his life in that moment.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't imagine how that feels. Like, 99% of the season, you're in 35th. And then all of a sudden, like, you're leading at Daytona, couple laps to go. Cindric will use that if he needs a spot in the playoffs and AD is in his way.
That's definitely fair. I mean, Austin might do that. I mean,
I'll
Austin
never get over it.
Austin knew the score. He said it in his interview. He's like, I knew it was coming.
Damn it, that's cold. He'll never feel that again.
Oh my God, that's harsh.
Listen, shout out BJ one time for living the dream. I wish that I was rich enough to where I could just drive in NASCAR, like just to passion chase. Noah will win next year as a rookie. No shot. I just feel like Noah committed career suicide. It's mandatory.
Yeah, it'll be on next season of Life in the Fast Lane. You'll see it.
So Austin Dillon wins. As always on the show, when our drivers win, we get to do a little spiel about it. So without further ado, we're going to have Crab Ass himself give a little Austin Dillon spiel.
I gave it all yesterday. I was feeling it. It was a great time to see Austin Dillon finally win. I didn't want the race to start back just because I wanted to see him with the victory. I didn't think he was going to go out there and win. I just had a feeling that Kyle or Cindric, one of those guys was going to come up there. Didn't expect kind of what happened, but I'm glad for it. It's great. It's great to have him in the playoffs. I don't think he'll do anything with it, but these next 3 races, it's hard to tell. So it's cool. Got RCR, both guys in. Good way to kind of lead off. Who knows what next year brings for RCR, so I'm pumped.
So this actually, I remember 2020 when Austin Dillon made the playoffs. He actually took that car to the round of 12. Do we possibly see them doing it again?
I think so. I honestly think so. I think Darlington and Kansas are going to be 2 good tracks for him. Bristol, I mean,
hit or miss.
Maybe a top 20. Maybe. It's hard telling, but I don't know. I think Kansas would be a good showing, but Darlington, I mean, he always comes out and shows for us. So I think that's a good position to get him with the top 10 for this weekend, and then just kind of see where you go next week with it. I mean, Michigan looked strong for him last year. To be honest, I think Michigan and Kansas are almost the same track. They're pretty similar, so.
Do you think Rick Ware kissed Cody the way Tom Brady kisses his kids?
Wouldn't surprise me. But I think before we start talking about playoffs, we got to mention that Martin Truex Jr. Failed to miss the playoffs, or failed to make the playoffs, excuse me, with Austin Dillon's win. Truex ended up missing it by 3 points to Ryan Blaney. So where are we at on Martin Truex Jr. being the only JGR car not making the final 16?
Tough luck. I mean, it is his win to get in. Blaney only lucked out because Kurt Busch decided not to hijack that playoff spot and hold it hostage. So, I mean, had Kurt not backed out of the playoffs, it would have been a win to get in situation. And that's what NASCAR has always wanted the playoffs to be. And this year we kind of got it.
It's been nuts. I mean, it sucks for Truex. But he's coming back next year. We'll have a chance of redemption.
I feel like it's kind of fitting, though. I mean, he didn't know what he wanted to do next year, and he comes out and looked decent. I mean, there were glimpses of good Truex this year, but I don't know. It's just kind of convenient that he was like, I don't know if I return. Doesn't win a race, doesn't get in the playoffs. So I think it just kind of fuels to it more to wanting to come back next year.
I feel like Truex and Blaney have been kind of like, not really, but also really rivals this year. Kind of had the same season.
It's more just like fuck, who's better? It's not like we're rivals, like we're out there battling on the track. It's just kind of like a, you're here, I'm here. What are we doing?
I remember one time when Truex made the playoffs, and then the next day he wasn't in them. No one laughed at that. That was a good joke.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. I was reading the comments.
Fucking joke. I just brought up Spingate.
Your internet broke the fuck up. I need you to repeat that one more time.
I said, I remember one time when Truex made the playoffs and then didn't make the playoffs. It's a Spingate joke.
Yeah.
That would be 2013, Jacob. Yes, I do remember that. That was such an interesting time in our sport.
That shit was wild.
Spingate didn't even happen.
Dude, you cannot tell me that.
Clint accidentally spun out.
Does your elbow itch? What a dumb fucking line. Why would they say that?
Listen. So I was in Door Bumper Clear for the post Richmond race, and there was Kyle was in the media center answering questions that weekend, and someone asked him about Toyota helping Truex make the playoffs this year. And Kyle Busch said, "We're at Richmond. I have an itch." And so they mentioned that on Door Bumper Clear, and they talked to Brett Griffin about it, of course. And Brett Griffin dead ass said that Clay Boyer had poison ivy during that weekend.
Dude, so full of shit, man.
Yeah, there's no fucking way. I'm like, dude, that's bullshit.
Ty Norris does nothing wrong ever.
Brett Griffin also said that if it wasn't for Brian Vickers' radio, that would have never happened.
Dude, you don't say that name on this podcast ever.
Oh, here comes Callista.
Oh, Brian Vickers.
Yeah, man.
She crawls out.
Brian Vickers?
Yeah.
So, Darwin's baby. Playoffs have begun, ladies and gentlemen. So, Cody, you got the point standings?
Yeah, if I can find it. I technically have them back here, too.
Yeah, but I can barely see it. All right, so here is our 2022 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. We got the regular season champ, Chase Elliott, with 2,040 points. Joey Logano with 2,025. Ross Chastain with 2,020. Kyle Larson with 2019. William Byron in 5th. Denny Hamlin 6th. Ryan Blaney 7th after not winning this season. Ryan Blaney 8th. Kevin Harvick 9th.
Ryan Blaney is 7th and 8th, bro. Thanks.
Christopher Bell in 10th. Kyle Busch, my man, in 11th. Chase Briscoe, the last driver in as of right now, in 12th. And then the first 4 that are completely out right now, if the playoffs were to end right now, are Daniel Suarez, Austin Cindric, Alex Bowman, and Austin Dillon. So, how do we want to do this? Do we want to just go ahead and make our playoff predictions, or do you just want to go ahead and make picks for Darlington?
That's up to everybody else.
I don't really have anybody that I think. I don't know. It's just so up in the air. It's so up in the air.
I mean, this is a very difficult playoffs to predict this year. Because, actually, you know what, Cody? Bring the points back up. I'm sorry. So, let's look at the points here. So, really, Chase Elliott and I'd probably say Joey Logano, Ross Chastain are the 3 that are definitely in for the first round. I think they got a comfortable cushion. But if you look at 5th all the way back to 16th, all of them are separated by 11 points. So I mentioned this yesterday. 5th on back to 16th is going to be an absolute dogfight. Literally anybody could get eliminated in this round. And that's why I predicted maybe there could be big names that could be going out early. For example, William Byron. I I just haven't seen anything out of the guy ever since his last win at Martinsville early this season. Same thing with Alex Bowman. He hasn't showed up as well. Kyle Busch, too. I wouldn't be surprised if he were to get knocked out early as well. Just had a horrible summer. Same thing with Austin Cindric. Kevin Harvick, however, he hasn't really been on a good streak lately after his Richmond win. But I guess that's probably just Watkins Glen and Daytona being on the schedule. But do you think maybe Kevin Harvick can get that back this weekend in Darlington?
Yes.
Yes.
Harvick's about to go on a tear. I'll tell you my 4. I said this the other day, but I think Kyle Busch, Cindric, Bowman, and Dillon are out.
I'm on that same wagon, although after sleeping on it and at least like paying attention to the next 3 races, I don't know that Austin Dillon is out in round 1.
He definitely has a shot to break out this round. Darlington is not a bad track for him.
I think that all the Hinder guys will make it to the round of. Well, Bowman is. Dude, Bowman could pull a Jimmy, like I told you earlier today. I could totally see Bowman pulling a Jimmy Johnson and like not necessarily winning the title, but I mean, all it takes is one random ass win to move you into the next round. All it takes is one random ass win to move you into the next round.
Yep.
I don't know that Bowman is a lock out, but I do agree with those 4 though.
Cooper, do you want to give your first 4 out yet?
Cindric, Suarez, Briscoe, Byron.
You really think Byron falls out?
Yeah.
I agree with him. I just haven't seen anything ever since.
I think Bowman will show out somewhere like Kansas. Kansas will rack up a shitload of points for him.
So, for me, if I had to pick like one guy that's for sure going out early, it's Alex Bowman. I disagree with you there.
I agree, Dalton.
I want to say William Byron too. Just like I said, another guy I haven't seen do anything. For the third guy, I want to do Daniel Suarez. And I think last but not least, I kind of want to go weird with this one. I feel like I want to do Ross Chastain.
You think Chastain gets knocked out?
He's pissed off a lot of people this year, and I don't think they're going to let him get far, especially Denny Hamlin.
I think Chastain's out, but I think round of 8 at least.
It's the Roval, round of 12. I don't think that Ross Chastain goes out early. I think I could see Ross being in contention to make the championship 4 and everything just karma. There's a lot of guys like whenever Ross falls, it's going to be like Julius Caesar. Like he's getting stabbed by 38 different people at once.
Yeah.
Everybody's just going to like kind of how like at Gateway, like him and Chase got into it and then him and Denny got into it. Then him and Denny just kept getting into it. I feel like it'll be something like that. Like everybody that Ross has wronged this season is just going to drive by and hit him as he's sitting in the wall.
Well, the reason why I say that is because the reason why I say that is because I just feel like there's going to be that one guy that's been dominant all season long, like Ross Chastain or maybe a Chase Elliott or Joey Logano, like that could run into some shit luck in these first 3 races and go out early. Or at Bristol, like you think you run good at Darlington and Kansas, and you think, I'm just going to run good at Bristol, I'm in. And then when you get to Bristol, you like blow an engine, you get into an early wreck and stuff like that, and boom, you're out. I could definitely see that happening to one of the guys either from second all the way back from 8th, I believe.
Now, wouldn't it be insane if Chase has just 3 terrible races where he blows up lap 1?
Yeah. Yeah, that would suck.
Joe is just anti-Harvick tonight. I don't know what else to say. Maybe Chase knocks Larson out. I think that's
Actually, you know what? I'll change my mind. I'll keep Ross for this round. I think Ross or Kyle Larson will be the one of the top guys out.
I hope so.
Damn.
He's dead to me, bro. 2 times in one season, he's dead to me. All right, so is that everybody's?
Actually, one note I got to add. I feel like that Daytona blown engine is about to give him bad luck.
Think so?
Yeah.
We'll see. We got a couple more in here. Bowman, Cindric, Briscoe, Blaney.
I think Blaney's out.
I tweeted yesterday how many drivers are actual title contenders that are in the playoffs, and some of the responses were pretty interesting. Let me pull it back up. So somebody said the top 9. Let me pull this back up. The top 9 plus Kyle Busch have realistic shots. Everyone else is a long shot. Dillon is probably the only no shot. Most of these teams are capable of getting hot and making a title run. You got to think Chase Elliott is the favorite, though. 5 to 7 of them. Somebody said Nate the Snake. He was in here earlier. He said all of them. They're all in the playoffs, so they all have chances. I do disagree. I think that there are some guys on here that absolutely just have no hope of winning this championship. The one guy that I lock in as the no-shot contender is Cindric.
Really?
Just due to the fact that he's not really done anything apart from run well at super speedways and road courses, and that's just not going to get it done. Like, he's not really been a factor at any intermediates. He's not really been a factor at any of our shorter tracks. This is going to be a really rough round for him to make it out of.
I do want to say this, too. Last year at Darlington, Chase Elliott blew a tire in the middle of the race, DNF'd, and let's just say that happens again this year. So he has a 31-point lead above the cutoff right now. That is not a full race, or it's close to a full race. So if Chase were to crash out or have some kind of mechanical failure, that's going to make this point standings wide ass open. It did really make things interesting.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the crazy part about it all, is that literally anything is possible. I mean, Austin Dillon could win the championship, right? In theory, Chase Elliott could finish in 16th in points. While probably unlikely either of those happen, anything can happen.
I just think this is going to be a playoffs unlike any other.
Are we going to see RCR engine explosions throughout the playoffs? Chip Ganassi can't blow up anymore in the playoffs. Shit. So who's next in line?
Spire.
Chase Elliott won't win the championship. He will make it to the Champ 4. That's true. I'm excited for this weekend. Yeah, I don't want anybody to be DQ'd. I don't want any DNFs, personally. Like, I want just a all-out war for this title. Which, I mean, of course, with the championship race, we're going to get that regardless because everybody gets reset. So is this the part where we go into Darlington?
I feel like it has to be, right?
Yep. I don't know what you guys are.
Xfinity and Cup again. Trucks are still off.
Xfinity Series is winding down. We got the points coming. The playoff, the ending race at Bristol. Last year was the most insane night Xfinity Series race I've ever seen. I'm super excited for this one. But as the points right now are looking in the playoffs, we got Ty Gibbs in first, Noah in second. Third is AJ Allmendinger. Fourth is Justin Allgaier. Fifth, Josh Berry. Sixth, Austin Hill. Seventh, Brandon Jones. And eighth, Jeremy Clements, who is going playoff racing. Ninth, Sam Mayer. Riley Herbst in 10th. 11th, Daniel Hemrick. Landon Castle in 12th. Ryan Sieg is in 13th now with Clements winning. He's 12 points out. Sheldon Creed is 55 points out. Anthony Alfredo is 91 points out. And Brandon Brown's 98 points out. I feel like from 15th on, it's a must-win. Maybe even Sheldon, too. I feel like Sieg has a chance to gain some points. But for Darlington, Xfinity Series, straight up, okay, I'm picking Jeremy Clements to go back-to-back. I think he's going to do it. Had a hell of a race the last time.
Momentum.
Yes, had a hell of a race last time they were at Darlington. That's their home track. I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to advance themselves on into the playoffs.
You know, it's just hard to contend when anyone else is racing in that 18 car, but it's Denny fucking Hamlin. So Denny Hamlin's going to take Darlington.
I think that's a very solid pick. I had no idea Denny was in it.
It's going to be hard to outrun anyone. It's going to be Denny's race.
I think another Cup driver's in it too.
Ross.
Ross.
And Ty Dillon's in it too.
I'm gonna be spicy with mine here. I'm gonna go Kyle Larson.
You think he's going to take the 88?
Too?
They hadn't.
He's in the 17.
Who's in the 88?
I don't think the 88's running. Oh, it's to be announced.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh no,
All right,
that's been like released today, and I missed it. But
I never heard anything about that.
Yeah, I heard the 88 is TBD.
I thought that 88 and 17 thing was like done for the year.
it would be done after Bristol, right? Bristol's the last race of their regular season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they can't even run the regular season finale. Like Cup Series drivers can't.
Can they not?
No. They cannot run the playoffs, they cannot run in Dash for Cash, and they cannot run the regular season finale.
Rain Bad Daytona, no. They're running the 88.
Cool. Hope you have a good race, man.
I assume that this is your Xfinity pick here, Ryan. I think that's solid. So now I guess it is time for Cup picks.
Oh, I guess
it's partying time. Yes, it is the most exciting time of the Left Turn Call podcast. The time where you get to see me for 2 to 3 minutes and give out my predictions for the upcoming race. But before I do that, let's give a shout out to Cody, your host of the most powers, for being their regular season prediction king. We had a tough time going into Daytona. We had no idea what was going to happen because of how crazy the race was, but he did unfortunately come out on top and win. But congratulations to you because you deserve it. You and I both deserve that win, but obviously you won, so you deserve it more. But none of the other three deserved it because they could never get us. We were just that great. With that being said, we're going to Darlington. We're going to the track Too Tough to Tame. It's the first race of the playoffs. It's the round of 16. Crazy times, the most exciting time in motorsports. The NASCAR playoffs. So with that being said, my underdog, I'm going to go for someone who's not in the top 16. Because I feel like going for one of those as the underdog is kind of cheap. Unless it's Austin Dillon. I'm like Cooper, say something here. If I would say, fuck you, Parv. Okay, let it out. Roush is not back. Okay, Jacobs will take his turn. Come on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. My underdog is Mark Truex Jr. He barely missed the playoffs by 4 points thanks to Ryan Blaney raining on his parade. I think he has been irking for a win. And I think he's going to do that. He might have a chance this Sunday. So he's my underdog. But for my main pick, he is in the round of 16, obviously. He is someone who had a dominant 2020 season, who had an unfortunate 2021 season, but has bounced back this season. And I think he's going to go into the round of 12 with a win here. That's right. It's Kevin Harvick, the closer. He's going to win the track Too Tough to Tame this Sunday. And, all people will rejoice because I don't think a lot of people hate Kevin Harvick. And if you do, you're wrong. I'm sorry. But that being said, underdog, Truex, main pick, Harvick. It's going to be a crazy, crazy playoff season. I can't wait to give you more predictions for the next coming weeks. But that being said, I have to leave you with one thing. Roush is not back. Parv gang out.
The last time we came here, he called Darlington Martinsville, so
he did.
Point that out. He actually called it
He
the right
did.
track.
I honestly hate Parv.
So,
and also, you completely forgot my Xfinity Series pick, but I'm glad you brought Parv up because last year he pronounced Justin Allgaier's last name wrong.
Was that Allgaier? Was that the birth of Allgaier?
Yep. So that's gonna be my Xfinity Series pick for this weekend, Justin Allgaier.
I don't mind going first for my Cup pick.
So I do want to throw this out. Parv had a great idea. Want to get it and see if everybody else wants to do this. I do. An underdog cannot be a playoff driver.
I love it. I was getting ready to say the same thing. Yes. My underdog, straight up. All right. Eric Jones. We had Eric Jones on the show.
Fuck you.
No, dude. Eric Jones was on the show.
That was my.
Was it really? Was it yours?
Yep. Fuck
he
you.
talked about Darlington, man. He said Darlington was a track for him. So that's my underdog. My main pick, I feel like Daytona really scared this dude. And now it's time to nut up or shut up. I got Blaney.
I'll just piggyback here. Underdog, I love the Eric Jones pick. Pretty solid. But I think that a solid underdog to look at is none other than Martin Truex Jr. I love Parv's pick. I'm going to piggyback Parv here. Dude, he's hungry. He's kind of pissed off. It's a good track to him. Toyota's had some good luck recently at Darlington. Can kind of answer this here. I think it's very possible. You still have a lot of guys who can just give it their all now, right? I mean, we can go balls to the wall. Anybody 16th or 17th back. Does everybody else think that we can have a winner outside of the playoffs?
Yeah.
It's happened lots of times.
Season's not over for some of these guys.
Now for my main pick though, he went winless all last season, still made the playoffs, and came out swinging. I think Denny Hamlin is going to win at Darlington.
I'm going to go with my underdog. I'm going to go with that 34, Michael McDowell. I think he's going to come out and be a good player at a short track like Darlington. But for the main Cup Series, I mean, car's fucking beautiful. Why not just go ahead and lock yourself in? Kevin Harvick. 1,000%.
All right, so for mine, underdog, this might be a little bit weird, but I'm just going to go ahead and just do it anyway. Eric Almirola. I mean, he doesn't run too bad at Darlington. His statistics there are pretty solid. So now for my main pick, thanks to Cody Powers for stealing mine. So fuck you, good sir. So now I'm going to have to scramble for a new one. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'll do. When we came to Darlington in May, Joey Logano decided to be a little bitch and punt William Byron out of the way.
Wrong, bro.
Well, I think William Byron's going to get some sweet damn revenge this weekend and punt Joey Logano in the wall and get himself a win at Darlington.
So it's funny you say that. Shout out, my papa is watching us right now, and he just texted me, and he's got Joey Logano this weekend. So shout out Papal. Thanks for watching.
I'm pulling for Papal. I hope Joey Logano. You know what? You and Cody's Papal should make a bet.
Make a bet?
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, there's a rivalry there. I can see it. It's brewing.
William Byron hit him first, so Logano was in the right for that, but go off Dalton.
You dumbass.
I'll tell you, ever since we put Joe on the show, he's been such a dick.
He made a turn. So real quick. Hashtag Papaw Cody. Yes. We got Mama Cody and Papaw Cody. So I mean, it's pretty much done now. I'll leave it up to everybody on the show. Do we want to react to the memes now, or do we want to do that after the competition officially ends?
I want to do it after the competition officially ends. I don't want to give anything out to who we are going to choose.
I agree. I feel like we made some memes tonight too, especially with Jacob's fucking lamp. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot more coming.
All right, so there it is. We're postponing the meme reveals. Junior said now. No, it ends September 1st. That is technically the last day. So maybe we could hit y'all with like a Thursday stream or something.
You down for that?
He said, yeah, do some of them now. But then that could show a bias, or that could show what we think is the funniest. And then you'll have an unfair advantage. I think the majority rules here. Are we adjourned, Dalton?
This meeting's adjourned.
Thank you. All right, so coming later this week, we will do the meme reaction. We've gone for a really long time tonight. I think this has been one of the longer episodes in a while. Yeah. Cooper?
I froze. What's up?
Oh, you were like moving.
Oh no, I froze. Yeah, everyone froze and like everything started buffering. Did you say something?
Oh no, you looked like you were gonna say something. That's why I said Cooper.
Oh, no.
Making it up like, yeah, see, I could run NASCAR. Hashtag Parvgang 1043 Roush is back. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Parv. Glad you could join us in the comments.
Is that a Bible
verse?
Why didn't you just say 316 like the normal human being?
1043.
Maybe because it's his favorite Bible verse.
Joe said I'm gonna lose the second part anyway. It don't even matter. Okay, well, I guess that's it then. It's been a fun show. We are now officially in the playoffs. It's what we started this whole season for, boys, and we're here. Yet another season coming and going as fast as it started. Y'all got anything you want to say?
I'm excited, man. This is about to be... I think it's going to be the most exciting playoffs we've seen.
Shout out Austin Dillon, baby.
I got a special message for Kurt Busch, or actually two messages. First of all, get well soon. I hate to say it, but I think his 2022 season is officially over. There's really no point in coming back anymore. But the last thing I want to say is, Kurt, if you're watching this right now, please come back in 2023 so Kyle Busch doesn't go to RCR.
I know damn well I'm winning the second part since I have NASCAR history in my blood and veins. Coop never installed ignition. Pain. He probably
I don't blame him for not
himself.
doing that.
Yeah, no, he made a good decision there.
I literally tried to warn you guys last year, and you didn't listen.
All right. It's been the LTC from East Tennessee. This might be the last time you ever see this setup ever again.
It shouldn't be. It definitely should not be.
Get a damn bar stool and stay there.
I can't have this desk just in the center of my living room.
Oh, fuck off.
It's not functional at all. And if I'm sitting on the couch, I can't even see the TV.
Dude, just get a damn stool.
It's so badass.
Someone buy Cody a stool.
What? The stool is not going to make me leave this desk in the middle of my living room. It's just not going to do it. I'm sorry.
You're such a puss.
I know. But anyway, it's been the LTC from East Tennessee. Once again, we will see you guys at another point this week. for our contest meme reactions extravaganza. It's me, as always, Cody, your host with the most.
JKL.
Hey, it's Coop Daddy.
Don Ratty Bush.
So who does it now?
That's such bullshit. It's insane. Shout out this lamp.
Show the lamp again.
Shout out this lamp. I don't have it plugged in anymore. I can't.
Show it though. Pull it up and hold it.
You want me to have the lamp?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Check this out. This lamp's cool. Didn't know it made noise.
All right. To outro us, you have to sell the lamp. You're doing an infomercial right now.
I gotta sell the lamp. All right, so I got a lamp. Honestly, the first one that can tell me who was the 2005 NASCAR champion can have this lamp. Time's up. Nobody gets the lamp. It's a shame. Lamp, 1999. Yeah, it's a Harley Davidson lamp. Used condition. That's wrong. That's right, but time was up. It's used condition. It makes noise. Barely used. Just broke that in the night. It's a pretty nice lamp. Makes light. It illuminates. That's what you want in a lamp, right? The headlight works. So does the tail light. That's the night light. And it's just a nice lamp.
It's par game time. Yes, it is the most
What's up,
exciting
Parv?
time
We
of the
missed you,
Left Turn
buddy.
Call podcast.
We missed you. We missed you,
I
Parv.
wanted
All
Parv
right.
to come back.
This got awkward. That's what we always do at the end. Somebody always gets put on the spot, and it gets really awkward. Hold up. Wait, let's try this one. Let's see how awkward.
There's no announcement. I agree. I'll take any questions. Where's Kyle Busch going to go? RCR, 23XI, let me know. You know? I need to know. I'm Rowdy Nation is done suffering. We need a fucking ride. Somewhere. I'm damn straight. Not sure what to do with my hands.